I color graded this image from looking like this to something like this, and guess what, it was shot on JPEG. In this video I'm just going to be showing you guys the process of editing this particular image, which is going to be easy. I'm running a challenge on Instagram whereby you send me one picture and I'm going to edit the picture in my own style and show you the process. I wanted to do the same on Instagram, but I don't have that time on Instagram, so I decided to drop it over here on YouTube, and you all might learn a lot from this video, and I'm going to be going step by step. I'm not going to rush. And if you are new to this channel, my name is Ademola. I'm a photographer, an editor. I edit a lot and I take pictures a lot. In this channel we show behind the scenes of the editing also. Please subscribe, like, share this video, and welcome to 2026. Happy New Year to you all. I love you all so much. Thanks for the support. Thank you for the sub. I just appreciate you all so much. I've been inconsistent last year due to workload and everything, but this year I promised myself to drop video every week. I just have to do it. Through pain, through anything, I just have to drop video every week for you all, and I'm going to do that. Let's get into the business of today, and let me show you all the process of editing it, because that's why you're in this video. You don't care about anything else, you just want to learn. Shout out to the photographer, his name is Kachi. I'm going to be tagging him in my description below. You did a great work. The pose, the model, lighting, everything was good, to be honest. The first thing I'm going to do is to duplicate my layer, which I've done here already. So let's this layer one. So I'm going to come over to filter, camera raw filter. Using a camera raw filter, you can just do this so that you can see what you've done before. So what I'm going to do is come over to the highlights. Let me increase my brightness a little bit so I can see over here. So what I'm going to do is come to my highlights and reduce the brightness a little bit and reduce the whites in the image. So another thing you can do is to come over to your temperature. If it was shot in raw, I could have like changed the white balance, but now I don't have the power to do that. So what I'm just going to do is take my temperature to the cool side of the slider, yeah, down like this. My goal is to get that melanin skin even in the warmth. So I'm just going to reduce this down a little bit like this. Zoom in a little bit, you see the textures. I'm just going to give it a little bit of texture so it comes out nice. Once I'm done with that, come down a little bit and come over to this pointer color. But what you want to do, you want to select only this subject. So I'm going to come over to this my max place and select subject. Very easy. Once I have subject selected, I'm going to scroll down, come to point color, and come over to this place and click on the yellow on our skin. So the goal is to try and reduce the yellow on our skin. So I'm just going to take the saturation down a little bit, not too much because it's going to affect the skin, and I'm going to take the variance just to match the whole skin to give you that red vibe, not too yellow. If you take it to this side, it's going to give you that yellow vibe. So I'm just going to take it to this side like this and reduce the saturation down a little bit. We are still working on the skin. So what I'm going to do is come over to this place and come over here and click OK. So we went from it looking like this to something like this. We are getting somewhere. So what I'm just going to do is create another layer by clicking on Command J to duplicate the layer. Then what I'm going to do is adjust the background. That's what this layer is all about. So come over here and clean all this background like this. So let's reselect it like this and like this. I'm going to use generative fill. While it's generating, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's very important. So we're going to choose different ones. I'm just going to go for this one. This one is kind of smooth. Now if you notice, this place is kind of rough, so I'm just going to select it like this, come over here and just like this, and I'm still going to use generative fill. Okay, so now that we have that, it's quite good. You can see before and after, it did a good job. So I'm just going to click on Shift Option Command E. That's to create the whole screenshot of everything we've done. So if you come down here, you realize that we still have some contour. It's called a contour. So you're just going to use this tool to remove that. It's just going to take a while. Yeah, that's very good. So now let's go to the skin and let's remove some blemishes. So I'm just going to reduce this and remove some blemishes over here. So I love using this tool. It just does a better job in removing everything together. So this is good. And yeah, just remove all these pimples and this over here. Yeah, so if you check the air out, we need to remove this. So let's just come over here, then just like this, and it's going to do a perfect job, trust me. Yeah, that's it, like that, and it's going to remove that. Okay, that's nonsense. Let's do it again. I trust this tool a lot. Yeah, that's good. You can still come here to remove that. Yeah, that's very good. So come here, remove this. Good. And we're going to come over here to remove this also. Now this is very good. I love this. If you zoom in and let's check any other thing, this is very good. So come here, just remove some air patches and anything that's going to disturb us. Yeah, this is really good. So I'm going to zoom out, and if you check out this, like before and after, we've done a good job right here, to be honest. So I'm just going to zoom out, and I'm going to click on that shift option, command E again. To now we're going to use frequency separation to just do a little job. Now frequency separation, we're not doing too much, just to smoothen the skin a little bit. So now we're good, and I'm just going to come over to my action here. I'll come over to the high frequency of it, zoom in, come to my mixer brush, then come over here, then just start mixing. Now mind you, we're not doing too much for the mixing, just a little bit. The image is colorized already and we don't have much to do, so I'm just going to do something little like this. Yeah, that's good, to be honest. We're not doing too much. So before and after, come over to the leg and just a little bit here. We're not doing too much, remember, like this. Yeah, then come over here like this for the shoulder. Good. Come over to the lap and we can just do this. Now sometimes I use my frequency separation action to also like clean up the background a little bit. It works out sometimes to this part. Yeah, just to smoothen it. Now this is very good. I'm just going to off it and just going to do. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to use my dodge and bone. All this part are not part of the color grading aspect, but I just have to show you guys. So I'm just going to my dodge and bone just to separate the highlights like this. Click OK, then take this place like this, then spread it like this. Yeah, and click OK. So now I'm going to reduce it down to this way, so about 10, and bring it down. So before and after, before and after. So now we've done a little bit of the work. Now what we're going to use gradient map. This is where like the color grading starts. People don't know about this gradient map, but it's actually good. So I'm just going to come over to my this place over here, then click on gradient map. You're going to have something like this. Don't be scared, we are still on the right track. So come over to your opacity, and I'm going to change it to about 50 like this, and come over here and change it to soft light. So you're going to have something like this. Come over to this property, double click on this. You are going to have your gradient editor. Now come over to your type, change it to noise. Your smoothness should be around 8. This is going to be your creative choice, not mine. So what we're going to do is click on randomize like this. Now what this thing is doing, this gradient editor is doing, is taking all the colors in the image together and combining it for you. It's part of color grading. It's very nice. That's why I like it. It's doing most of the job. You don't need to go and be using color mixer. No, you still need to use color mixer, but you don't need to use the manual gradients map, which will take you more time. So yeah, let's just be going random nicely. Is that a word? Let's just be going random to get what you want. Okay, this is exactly what I used for the picture, so let's just go with this. Why I like this is, yeah, it's giving us the blue, yeah, it's giving us yellow, and it's giving us the melanin look. And if you check it out, it's just giving that cinematic look altogether. We have the skin good, we have the background good, and we have also the background good. A normal person want to change it to, but I love the way it's blue. It's giving that cinematic vibe, and I'm going to click on OK. Now you might think all the work is done because the image is looking this good. You just need to do some little thing to make it perfect. So I'm just going to click on Shift Option Command E, and I'm going to name this our color grading or color grade. Yeah, and I'm going to click on filter, and I'm going to come to camera raw filter. Probably in my next video I'm going to be talking about the power of camera raw filter, because so many people don't know about it. They just feel like, oh, they need Lightroom or camera capture one, but this only camera raw filter is powerful enough to do your work. So I'm just going to differentiate it into two. Because of I want to give the same look on my thumbnail, I'm just going to use the same color grading I used yesterday so that I can be accurate. It's the same thing. I'm going to go through it. I just created it yesterday. So come to load setting, and I'm just going to come over to multi. I don't know why I gave it this name, so I'm just going to come here. I'm not sure it's multi I named it. Okay, it's the one. So let's just go through it together. Don't worry that I loaded a lot. It's just what I used yesterday. So what I did is I came over to the highlights to reduce it a little bit, the shadows I increased it a little bit. Now the white reduced a little bit, and the black I increased it small. Then what I did, I came down, I still took the temperature down just to bring out the skin a little bit. So come down to my color grading. This is like where everything happened. So I took my shadows to blue because I realized that the image was warm. So if you check the before, I just took it to blue a little bit, my shadows to blue. That's why you can see the skin is kind of blue. Now what I'm going to do, the highlights, because of the highlights here was kind of yellow and I didn't like it, so I took it to blue. Then the mid tones, if you check it out, let's come to the mid tones alone. Yeah, so check the mid tones, you can see I took it to yellow a little bit, and my balance altogether is at this place 49. If you take it here, it's going to be too warm, and this is also nice. So should we go for this, guys? Let's just go for what's on our screen. So I'm just going to take it down a little bit like this, yeah. And what I'm going to do, I realized that it does not have a little bit of contrast. It's looking faded, so I'm just going to come over to my contrast here and increase it like this. Let's go back to that balance. I think I like something in between. Yeah, this is nice. Come over to my pointer color, sorry, my mixer. I took the red up a little bit, saturation. Let's take the yellow down like this, small, yeah, like this, and I'm going to click on OK. So if you check what I edited here and what is here, you see that it's the same thing. This is the same layer and everything, and the same thing over here. So another thing I'm going to do, because it's still kind of looking too bright to me, some people might like it like this, I'm just going to reduce the brightness a little bit and still give it more contrast. So come over to filter, camera raw filter, and I'm going to reduce this small, lightly like this, not so much, yeah, and I'm going to increase this up small. You can still take the shadow down like this, yeah, and I'm going to click OK. And here we have it. If we bring everything down to this place, you're going to see before and after, before and after. So you see this color grading process, you can actually implement it to whatever work you're doing. It's very nice. Gradient map is one of those color grading tools you need to start implementing your work, and it's going to change your work forever. I don't use the same lot every day because I realized that different pictures work with different color grading, and I know when to use my particular lot sometimes. Yeah, So for instance, my LUTs could have not even worked on this image one bit, so I just needed to create something to work for it. So thank you for watching to the end. If you know you learned something from this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to your friends. They might actually like it. And I'm going to see you in my next video next week. It's time to get back to work. Catch you in my next video.